And I appreciate you guys being here each and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to get started. Before we get started with the show and I introduce my amazing guests, I am going to go over some rules, okay? And then we can get going, all right? First rules first, no trolling, okay? No trolling. There's absolutely no trolling in this show. This is a high vibrational show. This is a featured show. Featured means it's being recorded, which means keep the comments cute. If you troll, you will be removed expeditiously. Okay. So please, let's not troll in this stream. All right. I like to keep the show very, very cutesy, very demure, so that my guests feel very comfortable to get vulnerable. Yes, put the makeup on. Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome, guys. Second thing, there's absolutely no cursing. This is for me and my two beautiful guests. Let's keep the cursing to a very minimum, aka zero, right? This is like church, okay? So there's no cursing. There's a no trolling. Third thing, this is a tips, tricks, and hack show. Can we curse in the comments? If you feel so inclined to curse in the comments, as long as the cursing is not trolling, maybe. Be an angel. Yes. Be like MFW. Be an angel, please. Thanks you. Keep it very cutesy, very demure. Thank you guys. So this is a tips, tricks, and hacks show, right? I am not a certified esthetician. I am not a dermatologist, nor am I any kind of medical professional. So anything you see or hear on the show today is from the views of me and my guests, okay? If you would like to do anything or follow any routine that you see from either me or my guests, make sure that you would get advice. You get medical advice if you have any kind of underlying ailments, chronic diseases, or anything like that. Make sure that you always seek professional medical help. Okay, it's very important. Thirdly, if you would like to be a guest on my show, you can message me on here and or my two amazing admins, well, three amazing admins, um, Jazzy Got Options, Emoji J, and Dalton. Okay, Ariana got some money. And lastly, Self Care Sundays, aka Own Your Glow, is for everybody, okay? Men, women, in between. If you have some form of self care, I want to know what it is. She's a subscriber, not too much. If you have some form of self care, I want to know what it is, okay? I want to know what it is. Please, please, please. Hi, my love. You guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here each and every Sunday with me at 3 p.m. Eastern. This is Own Your Glow. If I don't greet each and every single one of you, my bad. I'm sorry. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you for being here each and every Sunday with me. Shout out to the gifters. Shout out to the love. My two amazing guests on today's show is Lily as well as Natty. I'm so excited to have them both on my show today. And before we bring my two beautiful guests, I like to share my form of self care as well as my little topic that I like to have with each and every single one of you. That's a really long name. That's crazy. I have a little topic that I like to share with each and every one of you each Sunday before my guests come to the show, right? So that's how we do it here. So we're going to jump right into it. My form of my self-care, aka owning my glow, right, is my skincare. I am obsessed with skin. I'm a skincare girly through and through. I've been a skincare girly for about 15 years now. I'm obsessed with my skin, okay? Like obsessed. Anything and everything to do with aging backwards, clean skin, brightening skin. I don't care. You want to talk about it? I'll talk about it with you. We could talk about it for hours, okay? I'm obsessed with my skin, skincare routine, skincare um um uh regimens, all of it, everything, all of it. If you have anything that you want to talk about, any questions you ever have, you can message me here, come onto my stream, ask me, message me on Instagram. Make sure you hit me with a favorite, as well as hit me on Instagram. And yeah, definitely hit me up, especially, like I said, if it has to do with any form of wellness, to be honest, but specifically skincare I'm obsessed with. So that is my form of owning my glow. I do my skincare each and every week with you guys here on show. Even if I don't have a show, I always do my skincare at least once. I do my skincare every single day. Let's clear that up. But I have a skincare regimen that I do once a week, just to have nice little upkeep, make sure that everything is going well. Because child, when I wake up with breakouts, I don't know about child, but when I wake up with breakouts, somebody got to answer to the breakouts. Because what's going on? I don't like breaking out. I don't like things on my face. I never have. What's going on? So I like to make sure that that is fixed expeditiously, because I am not a fan of breaking out. I'm not a fan of lines. I do not want any kind of lines, any kind of anything on my face. I don't like anything on my face. Anything, okay? So I want clean, clear, pure looking skin. I don't want you guys to be able to tell what my age is. Leave me alone, okay? You guys, thank you so much for all of the love. I appreciate you. So we're gonna go over my skincare regimen really quickly. If you are interested in any of the things that I will be showing you for my skincare regimen, you can find it on my Amazon storefront on Instagram. So like I said, make sure you hit me with a favorite, add me on Instagram, and check out my Amazon storefront. As you guys know, I always start the show off with clean skin. Right now, I have clean skin. There's absolutely nothing on my face, as you can see. How did I wash my skin? I wash my skin with the San John Naturals. I changed it up, right? So I had the other one, which was a cream cleanser. This is a gel cleanser. This is hyaluronic acid and rice water. It's intensely moisturizing. You guys know that we're going into a new season. So things like moisturizing, hydrating, these are things you want to keep like a lookout for, right? Because it gets very, very cold and very, very dry in the winter. So you want anything that is going to moisturize and or hydrate you, right? Because it gets very, very dry, right? Just the weather on your face. So this is the gel cleanser I'm using. It is Korean skincare. At this point, we're gonna deep dive into Korean skincare because the Koreans know what's up. All right, I don't know what's going on with the rest of the world, but Koreans know what's up. So this is my new cleanser that I use. Just look for the panda. This is my new cleanser that I've been using this past week. I like it. It feels good. My skin feels really nice and soft right now. It feels clean, so it's great. So that's how I wash my face on Sundays, right? Because I typically just go in with my deep pore cleanser most of the time. Like I said, I wash my face and I do my skincare every day, but I do a regimen on Sunday. So typically I just go in with my deep pore cleanser, a little bit of serum, call it a day. But on Sundays, we do a whole little routine. So after my cleanser, I like to go in with a deep pore scrub. Right now, you guys already know what I've been obsessed with, my Aveeno. It's almost empty. This is like the second bottle. It's almost empty. It is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Scrub. It's for all skin types. And honestly, I'm obsessed. I know there's some people that are not obsessed with it. Oh well, I'm obsessed, and honestly, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's really gentle, and it's for a lot of skin types. So if you have sensitive skin, or if you have oily combination, dry, this is for you. It's really, really good. If it doesn't work for you, make sure that you, again, your skin, just like everything else about yourself, is kind of like a test try type of a situation. So if it's not working for you, make sure that you try something else that will, because what might work for me may not work for you, and what might work for you may not work for me. So, it's a learning game, right? So if you don't see positively brightening results by using this, then try something else that you will see positively brightening results with. So how do I remove this deep pore cleanser? I remove it with my absolute favorite tool of the game. Okay, you guys, if you don't have this tool, you are not doing your skin justice. This is the ultrasonic sound scrubber, also known as a face spatula. Okay, this is so good. Okay, this is so good. Period. Finally using it, okay? When you see how your dead skin comes off and you just left with beautiful, bright looking, new, fresh skin, you let me know how that works for you. The fact that two ants came in at the same time is very crazy. I don't know what's going on, but it's crazy. You look so yummy. That's because I wash my skin every day, Buki. But anyways, if you are not using an ultrasonic sound scrubber, also known as a face spatula, it's insane. Period, because I am very sweet, okay? This is the girl, okay? This is that girl. This is that girl. It will take your skincare regimen to that next level, okay? Washing your face with just your hands or a towel is not enough. When you are using a deep pore cleanser, which is also known as microdermabrasion, also known as just that's also known to help lift off all that dead skin. This bad boy will help take off all of that first layer of dermis, and it just completely sheds. Your skin is left feeling super soft, super brand new, and ready for what you're ready to do to it, right? So we go into my first skin mask. I got it. I went back and got some more off my storefront. This is the peel off mask, charcoal peel off mask with retinol, from My Beauty Spot. I'm obsessed with charcoal masks. I'm obsessed with them. What? Because honestly, it's like it's purifying, it detoxifies your skin, and it helps with any kind of inflammation. I love it. I love charcoal. It's so good for just detoxifying your body, and it really leaves my skin feeling brand new and soft. This is a peel off mask. Disclaimer on the peel off masks. There are levels to the strength of peel. Okay. So if you want to get into peel off masks, make sure you do a test patch on your skin. Okay. Don't go in and just say, oh, Tantric said get a charcoal mask, so I'm going to get one and I'm going to use it and da 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 da. So be careful with the peel off masks. Okay. So if you are interested in using peel off masks, like I said, maybe try your nose, try the side of your face, just to see if the peel is something you can take, because I have had people purchase some of my charcoal masks, complain about the intensity of the peel. I'm sorry. So I'm letting you, I'm giving you a disclaimer right now. So I like to go in with a peel off mask first, just to kind of also just kind of remove anything that's left on my face. Shut up. Then I like to go in with my second mask of the day. You guys, because we are going into a new season, I will be going back to 3 masks a day, or 3 masks for my regimen. But for now, we're going to just finish off this kind of summer, because it's still actually kind of warm out here in Alaska. So we're going to keep it very cutesy right now until it officially becomes cold. Then I will be adding a hydration mask to my routine. But for right now, we are just finishing off my Bounce Back Rice Brightening Mask by Ooh Ah. I love this mask. It's amazing. It's so, so good. I love anything with rice water, to be honest. I've learned that rice is really, really, really good for your skin, for your hair. And honestly, I just learned this like maybe in the last year or so, but I didn't realize how good rice water, rice paper, rice itself, if you want to blend it up and use it as a mask. There's so many different ways to use rice, but rice is actually really, really good for your skin and very good for growing your hair. So you guys definitely check that out. And I did not know that. Honestly, 2 years ago, you couldn't tell me of anything about rice, but now I'm learning how much. And shout out to the Koreans. The Koreans really have taken our skincare to the next level and educated us on so many holistic ways to use things that we typically like ingest or use on a daily basis. So yeah, rice is really, really good for your skin, and this mask, chef's kiss. Okay. And then so after that, we pretty much wrap it up. Like I said, I'm not doing 3 masks yet. So we do 2 masks, and then we kind of pack it all up, pack some serums into our face, and call it a day. Before we add any serum, you want to kind of set your face, right? You want to set it. And how do you set your face? You set your face with a toner. Now, I told you that I've kind of just jumped headfirst into Korean skincare. This This toner is amazing. Okay, as you can see, I just got it and I just started using it, but I'm obsessed. Like I told you guys, anything that has vitamin C in it is about skin brightening. Okay, and this Han Link vitamin C hydrating toner, it's daily skincare vitamin C toner, vitamin C plus, niacinamide, and collagen. Let's just give it up, all right? I've only been using this for a week and I've already seen a difference. Now, I don't know if this has to do with the, oh, see you guys, my breakout is pretty much gone, period. I don't know if this has to do with my breakout or it's helping with removing the breakout, but either way, I'm obsessed, okay? Like, I don't know, like I literally didn't wear any makeup yesterday and I looked at my face and I'm like, I look like I'm wearing makeup. I love this. I love this toner. I'm obsessed. So this is my new toner. I haven't added it to my storefront, but I will. It's amazing. It came across my Instagram the other day, and I'm obsessed. After that, I like to just finish up with some serums. I've been using the Anawa 10 Plus Niacinamide. Girl, niacinamide, vitamin C. These are the things that you really, collagen, hyaluronic acid. These are the things you really want to start using, especially like I said, with the weather changing. You really want to get into it, okay? I'm obsessed with the way my skin looks like right now. It's very soft. It's very bouncy. It looks very young. I'm giving very much 18. Don't at me, okay? So we use some Anua niacinamide, and then we're gonna go in with the Holy Grail itself. The Holy Grail itself, snail mucin. Now, somebody was telling me that snail mucin has been trumped by salmon. I haven't tried it out yet, so I don't know what's going on with the salmon, but the snail mucin, ciao. It doesn't look like anything bad. Please get your life. But the snail mucin is definitely still my holy grail. I'm obsessed with snail mucin. If you are not using snail mucin, you are not doing yourself justice. Snail mucin is the game changer. Men, women, get into snail mucin. Thank me later. In fact, send me a dragon. I've changed your life. That's just what it is, okay? So get your life, okay? And get some snail mucin. Other things I've been using that have also really upgraded my skincare and changed my life is I've been using this firming neck cream. So after I'm done with my skincare, it comes with a roller that helps with contouring as well as helping with lymphatic drainage. But this bad boy is so good. Okay, it's so good. Make sure you guys get this, okay? I've really enjoyed. I even put it on my face. It says it's for neck too, but I put it on my face too. And honestly, like I said, it's really helped with contouring and helping with lymphatic drainage. Also, you guys know my trusty dusty gua sha. I'm obsessed with this. This is what I use for toning my face each and every single day. Like after I finish washing my face and just putting some serum on it, I go in with my little toning and just kind of it helps with lines. As you guys can see, I was kind of struggling with like these lines, but they're gone. It helps with toning the face and everything else. Hilarious. And also my two last favorite products that I have been using is this eye cream. You guys, I don't know what they put in this. It's called an electric massage pro Axeline eye cream. I don't know what's in this eye cream, but there's no bags. Okay? There's a little bit of dark circles. That's because I had a really crazy night last night, but no bags. No bags. They're gone. Okay? The bags are designer. No bags, okay? They're gone. Dark circles, but that's, like I said, lack of sleep, lack of hydration. No bags. This eye cream is a game changer. You can find this on my Amazon storefront. And as you guys know, I'm on a lip lightening journey. A lip lightening journey, okay? I need my lips to give very much pink, very much cutesy, right? And this Uncle Clara Lips has been a game changer. You guys know I've been talking about this for like the last month, almost 2 months now. Chef's Kiss. I absolutely love this. I put this, I haven't been using it as much because I've been slowing down because I kind of want to even it out. I have been working on this because like I told you guys before, I want to get into like maybe blushing my lips, but we're going to see where this leaves me by the end of the year, because honestly, the way it's going, I might not need to get my lips blushed anymore. Like, this has been a game changer. It's really brightened my lips. If you guys suffer from smoker's lips, definitely check out Uncle Clara Lips. It's not on my Amazon storefront because it's not on Amazon, but you can find them on Instagram. And as a person who's personally used it, I put it on to my mom. I've put it on to some of my friends. Some of you guys have purchased it off here. I swear by this. If you have issues with smoker's lips, definitely check out Uncle Clara's Lips. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. The way these views have gone up is insane. I appreciate you guys for being here. I love all the comments, all the love. Thank you for the gift. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. We have Ariana, we have K Baby, and we have Striving. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the top 3 gifters of the stream with a favorite. Hit me with a favorite. Go check out my Instagram as well as my Amazon storefront if you are interested in anything I've been talking about. Before I bring my guests, I want to bring my guests up, but I wanted to talk about something really quick. It's going to be very, very quick, so bear with me. I was actually requested to talk about men's skincare. I have talked about it before on the stream, but I wanted to do a quick skincare. As men, you're not getting into it like I just did. You could, you really, really, really could. Everything I just said are things that men can do, but typically men don't have a very extensive skincare. So your facial routines are very, very easy typically. But like I always say, it's very, very important for you to focus on exfoliation. The word of the day is exfoliation, okay? It's very, very important for you to exfoliate. So with that being said, it's very, very easy, and we're gonna go step by step with what you're supposed to do as a man if you're trying to get into your routine. Exfoliation, okay? Step 1, cleanse your face. As a man, you have to figure out what your skin does. And this is how the quickest way for you to figure out what type of skin you have is when you sweat, right? When you sweat, is your face greasy? Like, do you feel like it's greasy? Do you feel like it's dry? Do you feel like you need to put stuff on your face to make it more moisturized? Does it feel tight? You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things that can help you figure out what type of skin you have. When you do know what type of skin you have, then you can determine what kind of cleanser you want to use. But like I said, the cleansers that I typically talk about are for all skin types, okay? They're very, very gentle because I actually have very gentle skin. Like, I cannot use certain products like Proactive, like St. Ives, anything that has salicylic acid in it, I cannot use. I cannot use anything that has salicylic acid. So if you're like me, it's safe for you to stay in a space where like your cleansers are gentle, your exfoliators are gentle, anything like that. Because for me, if I use anything that has salicylic acid in, my skin will literally burn. And if you burn your skin, you age your skin. So just things to keep in mind, right? So a gentle cleanser, and before, just to kind of wash your face. If you're trying to do a full-on thing, it is better to start with steaming, right? So a quick steam to the face kind of opens up the pores, so it allows you to do the things that you need to do. So steaming your face would technically be the first step, but that's bougie. We're not really bougie over here. But if you are trying to get into a whole like routine, steaming your face is really important. Going in and washing your face so you can remove that first layer of dirt off your face is important. Using lukewarm water and a gentle massage of the cleanser onto your face for about 20 to 30 seconds before rinsing thoroughly. Make sure you use the tips of your fingers and get in there, okay? And then you take a washcloth and you use the rest and you get in there. I don't know why it's going off like that. That's weird. Anyways, after that, you going in with microdermabrasion, right? So going in with a deep pore cleanser is really, really important. Like I said, the name of the game, especially for men, because you guys have hair, is exfoliation. So it's really, really, really important to exfoliate as a man. Going in with an exfoliation after the face is clean is the next step. And it's really important making sure that you get in there where you grow hair, right, with your fingers is truly, truly important. Using something like a ultrasonic sound scrubber or a face spatula will also help you with to get a nice, clean, smooth finish. And then finishing up with some kind of serum. Like I said, depending on what you want, it's really normally niacinamide and retinol and or collagen would be the go-to serums I would tell a man to use. But it's really your choice of serum that you would like to use. But using a serum before you put on any kind of moisturizer is really, really important. A nice light cream moisturizer is good. You don't want anything too thick, because if you put anything that's too thick in your beard, it might cause more sebum than normal, than necessary. So a very light a light moisturizer on your face is good. Honestly, sometimes I don't even use moisturizers. I just go straight to like some kind of oil, right? Because me personally, my skin absorbs oil better than it absorbs moisturizer. I don't like moisturizer too much because it clogs the pores. So I personally love me a nice oil-based. Yep, I love me some Medicube. A nice light oil on my face to kind of close in and lock in all of those serums is the way to go. And then SPF would be the way to finish if you are doing a men's cleanser. Even in the winter, using things like SPF is really important because there's still sun. Some places you guys live, there's no sun, but for the most part, there's still sun. So it's really important for you guys to do that. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I went over that. Like I said, it's very quick and simple for men. Shout out to y'all. Y'all don't really have to do too much to stay handsome and sexy. We love that for you. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is On Your Glow. If my guests are still here, let's get into it. Okay, I want to talk to y'all. I'm tired of talking. Let's talk to you. Please request the box if you're still here, and I'm gonna start my skincare regimen. Thanks for the fave. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the comments. Okay, what is going on? Okay, thank you. That's so weird. Hello, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, love bug. How are you?
How are you? I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Sorry about my rainbow because I'm in a huge thing tonight. I'm in a battle royale tonight.
Oh, so, well, we'll get to that later, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, all right, we're gonna jump right into it because I took so long. So tell me, Lulu.
Yeah.
Tell me what you like to do to own your glow.
Okay, so I'm gonna go super quick, because I actually came prepared with all of the part of me. So I'm a first grade teacher. So I do skincare every single day. It makes me feel amazing and magical. So, and I love that people don't ever know my age. They always think I'm younger. So I'm going to go with that every day. But I just want to really touch base on some of the things I do, just not only skin wise, but also the fact that I really pride myself in my mental and emotional status and who I am. So I am a Christian, and I do not put that on the live really. I just show people who I am, that I'm a positive light. I'm on here to help people heal. So every week I actually bring this board out, and I bring prayers every single week, and I pray on stream, off stream. And anybody that's going through something, I actually write it on a card, put it in, and every Sunday I pray over it and I release it. And so then I start brand new every single week.
So you're a prayer warrior.
I am.
I love that. I've heard of that. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And my dad's a pastor. I'm on a worship team. So that's the other thing I do. I actually have been writing my own music. I have 22 songs right now that I've been sharing on the app. And they're all inspirational of people that have brought me on the app, and also people that have really instilled in me to be a faith-built person. I also do, if you guys do not do self-care by reading or by journaling, that is another thing. Like right now I'm doing Battlefield of the Mind. So I've been reading every single day. I do one chapter a day, as well as I do words of affirmation cards. So I bring those out, and I do those with my students too. We build up words of affirmation every single day. I want them to instill in themselves who they can be, as not only people that make mistakes, but also that we can learn from our mistakes. Also, if you guys have not journaled, journaling is my life. I journal every day. That's what brings me my songs. I write down everything that I feel, everything that I've seen, everything that I've gone through, because I truly believe that, you know, mistakes do happen. However, usually mistakes are the best building blocks of making you stronger. And so that's what I do every single day. I write every morning. I do my devotional coffee time outside in the morning. And then in the evening, I take time to really pray about everything. I love Aveeno. Guys, if you don't journal, I know that some people don't see journaling as a positive thing, but sometimes just getting out everything that you want to say for the day, even if it's negative or positive, you just leave it all on the page. I've actually taken bonfires and I've burned things that I've actually wanted to release and say, you know what, I'm done with this. Let's just be positive. The reason I came on this app in January actually was my first time on here. So I've only been on here a couple months, but I told people I want to be a light, and that's what people have seen in me. And that's the best gift I could ever found. So that's that. And then I also do yoga weekly, and then I also do Zumba weekly.
You are a self-care guru. Okay, and we're gonna unpack some of these things because there's so many.
There's so many. So I'm done with all that, like self-care, emotionally, socially. But
I love that. No, you are more self-care than I am. You should know.
I'm trying. It's taken me a long time to get here, and I thank the world so much, the fact that people on here have seen who I am, and they're like, what do you do? And they've actually come to me and said, like, what do you do to be so positive? And I was like, you know what? It takes more time to be negative than it is to be positive. They say that scientifically, if you smile every single day, it brings so many endorphins into your body that you're able to really find the negativity and turn it to a positivity.
You know what's funny? But that's also because you've rewired your brain, because actually it's easier to be negative. It's easier to go to a negative thought process. It's easier to speak negativity than it is positivity, but you've rewired your brain. And or maybe it's just because of your upbringing that you are so positive. And I love that. Like, I think it's such a beautiful thing for you to talk about. You hit a lot of topics that I want to kind of unpack really quickly before I let you go. First of all, you talk about music, and I love when I have music performers, artists on my stream.
I'll have to share my song another time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hold you to that, Lily.
No, I actually wrote one for all of my friends on here and how much they brought into my life. So, but I do have my skincare, so when you're done, I'll quickly like run through it, because I actually brought myself to do it on stream with you. I even put my baby.
Absolutely, go ahead. Go. Let's talk about your skincare.
Oh, okay. So, every day I do exactly what you do. I cleanse. So I already did this. I already came with a clean slate because I was really pumped. I was like, ooh, I can come on and do my skincare because I have something tonight. So let me do it now. So I did my cleanser.
What kind of cleanser do you use?
Oh, I used to be a Mary Kay consultant.
Okay.
But I do use a firming, volumizing foam cleanser. Okay. And then I do a daytime, nighttime cream. Okay. And the daytime has SPF in it because it's very important, especially as we get older. It's so good to make sure, even in the winter, people are like, you don't have sun. I'm like, yes, you do.
Right.
I do an exfoliant. I do a sugar scrub, as well as an oatmeal mask, usually once a week. And then I also use this Revealing Radiance face peel and a volumizing lifting serum. And I only do it around my eyes, mostly because that's where we get, that crow's feet, but I don't have that yet. Yes, exactly. I also usually use so I do a softening hand, and I actually use it to my feet. So I do a sugar scrub, a softening, and then I moisturize, because we all don't need that, especially in the winter time.
I heard I know a lot of people that they'll use whether it's Eucerin or Vaseline as the mask for their hands. What do you use?
Oh, I actually have this stuff. It's actually a satin hand, so it's a protector softener. Okay. So it starts getting that soften on your actual skin, and it loosens it up. So when you scrub it with the sugar scrub, it actually takes all that dead skin off, and then you moisturize it with lotion. You could even, if you don't want that lotion, you can actually use your own moisturizing depending on your skin type. Skin is so sensitive. So I loved what you said is do one little patch, because you don't know. And I'm super sensitive. So this is what's been working for me. I also, like you said, I do use a toner. It is an herbal toner. So the fact that it brings back vitamin C and all that, vitamin D and all that, I love. And then today, because I've actually done, I was going to show you. I have a charcoal mask and it's not a peel off.
I know there are charcoal clay masks. Yes.
Yeah. Well, this isn't a clay. It's an actual like cleanser. So you put it on, you let it dry, it hardens, and you have that like, I can't talk right now.
Right.
However, all you do is you actually exfoliate it off and you wash it off. And I don't use towels. I use like cleansing cloths.
Right.
Because of so many germs. And I also don't use my hands. I usually use a special, and I could not find my roller. I used it this morning. I was like, where did I put that? But I use a roller too. And it's great, especially around your neck and your cheekbones and everything. I do my entire face. But today I'm actually going to be using, I love this one because it's winter almost. Like I know it's fall, but we're about to hit into winter season. It's this moisturizing renewing mask. So it moisturizes. And then I have these, they're hydro eye patches that you put underneath so you don't have those bags, because I'm a first grade teacher and we all need that. So
I love that.
That's what I'm going to be doing. And the other thing that I don't know if you suffer from this, some people do. I have really big pores, especially around like under my eyes, my nose, and then underneath my chin. So I use a pore minimizer and I use that once a day. And it's definitely taken care of, and it makes your makeup go on so much smoother. So I hope I talked really fast enough.
What's the pore minimizer? What does it look like? What brand?
It's Mary Kay.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, she's a specialist, guys. So definitely send me the pore minimizer, as well as the what was the one you were talking about? Shoot.
Charcoal?
No, not the charcoal. It was the one before. But yeah, actually, just send me the whole skin line in my DMs, because I definitely liked a lot of the things that you were talking about.
I'm gonna start doing this so you can let our another friend up. I'm so sorry if I talk so fast, guys. If you have any questions, though, I am Lilu. Favorite me. My box is always open for any questions. But also, if you just needed words of encouragement or prayer for anything, I'm always here.
You are amazing. You were a best guest. I didn't even have to unpack anything with you. You said everything you needed to say. So you guys, you heard what she said. If you're now just tuning into Own Your Glow, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tetra Glover. I have Lilu in the box. Make sure you hit her with a favorite right now. Lilu, what you have going on in your stream? I know you just talked about a battle royale.
I have been part of a battle royale this entire week. I've beat everyone. So tonight is my final. I started on Friday. I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and tonight I'm against a man. I've been against women all week, and they're just so sweet. And I was telling my mom, because she's on stream too, and I was like, the best thing I could find is the fact that I want to be encouraging to everyone that's battling me, and I don't want like a huge deficit. I want us to kind of be even and just uplift each other. And everyone has said that. They're like, wow, you're so amazing. I was like, you know what? I'm amazing because I care. And I want people to be uplifted and encouraged. And we have our bad days. Everyone has bad days, but I rather find time to uplift them and encourage them. So tonight at 9 Eastern, I am going to be at my final battle, and it's against Cap. He's an amazing person and so sweet. And I've actually never met him. And then I met him in the stream, and he's even said like, wow, you're just super uplifting. I'm going to be a fairy tonight. Last night I was a unicorn, I was a pirate, and I was Wonder Woman. So I haven't stopped. But that's me. And then if you guys ever want encouraging music, I'm here for it. Like I said, I share it on my stream. I do take every 10 people that come into my stream, I pray over my stream and uplift the people that come in. But I am here always. And I'm very excited that I got to meet you. I've heard so many amazing things, and I really never got to meet you, but it's because I'm not new, but I'm newer. So but you are an absolute light, and I cannot thank you enough for having this kind of stream, because this is what I've always wanted, is to uplift girls and guys and just to pamper yourself, but also be an enlightenment. So.
Oh, you're so amazing. This is so great. I appreciate you so much for being a guest on my show. Thank you so much for all your love, your beautiful energy, and your light. You guys make sure before she gets out of here, you hit her with a favor. Check out our stream. I'm definitely going to come and hopefully get a prayer from you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much for being here, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank you,
And
sweetheart.
good luck on your battle. I'm definitely going to come check it out and check out your costume.
Thank you. I'm nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, I was like, no. Happy Sunday. Hi, Natty. You guys, this is Natty. Make sure you hit Natty with a favorite. Natty, I'm so happy that you got to be a guest on my show. Thank you for being here. We're going to jump right into it. Tell me that what you like to do to own your glow.
Well, I do a lot of things, but hi everyone. I'm kind of gonna go off of what she was saying, like saying that a journal. So I definitely journal a lot. So I just have like notebooks everywhere, and I just like will write things down. It helps me from crashing out.
So how long have you been journaling?
You know what? So I start every morning. I have this one journal where I write like 3 things I'm grateful for. And then it also says like what I'm proud of myself. And then just like it has note sections. But I start my day every day with that because it starts me in a place of like gratitude, especially through like life and bad things that you go through. Every day isn't easy. So if you start saying 3 things you're grateful for, I feel like it brings your day into a positive aspect no matter what. So I like to do that, but I've been doing that for about 2 years. So I'll just run into like, so I got diagnosed with lupus in 2020. I had thyroid cancer in 2017. So I've had some different life things that once you've had thyroid cancer, it never goes away. I don't have a thyroid, so I have to deal. That change your skin, that changes your eyes, it changes everything. And same with the lupus. Like it's a skin condition technically, even though it affects your whole entire body. And definitely skin is important because it's the biggest organ. So
I've had a few guests come on my show that have had lupus, and it's always such a vibe to you know, really talk to people that have those kind of chronic disease, because there's more people living with it than I realized, right? And shout out to like having this show, because it really opened up my eyes. So tell me some of the things that you have to do or that you live with, and how you are able to uplift yourself in those moments when you do get your attacks, because I know obviously with everyone it's different.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things with my lupus is you can see I didn't put makeup on today so I could show you guys, but I get like the red face. They call it the red butterfly. So I actually use an ice roller. So and I do this because it gives a lot of different benefits. So it helps with like the inflammation. It helps calm. Ice rollers are great for anything though, like sunburn. If you have a sunburn, an ice roller is going to do a lot more than a lot of stuff because it helps with the pores, it helps with the collagen, it helps with all of those things. But I continue to use an ice roller. I use this every single day because when I get like the feeling, like you can see my face is red right now, but my face is hot. So I feel like I have a sunburn on my face all the time when it happens like that. So the ice roller is definitely going to be the thing that I recommend, but it's also great not with lupus too, because it helps with inflammation, puffiness. It helps with like skin tones. It helps with acne. It really just like helps calm your skin and soothes it. And so, and it's one of the cheapest things. You can get one of these on Amazon for less than $10. So I definitely
I am huge on ice rolling. It's funny that you said that. I also have a roller. I like to put it in the freezer before my skincare routine, just for that anti-inflammatory kind of effect. Like you said, it helps with a lot of lymphatic drainage in your face. It helps with cooling. It helps with a lot of things that are really good for the skin, just like, you know, how they like to talk about cold plunges and stuff like that. Ice and cold is very, very good for the skin. It really helps. It also helps in anti-aging. So I love that. I love that that's something that you've use and you use to cope with what's going on in your life. Tell me something else, like, because I know that at the end of the day, you're a mom.
Yeah.
You're a streamer. you deal with lupus. You obviously, you know, you're a cancer survivor. Shout out to you. I love that for you. So tell me things that like help you with the, you know, just like life, everyday life.
So I went through some mental health things like when I went through my diagnosis, because it definitely affects you, and you become a different person. If you like it or not, you are a different person. You have to live differently. You have to choose different decisions in your life day to day. So one thing that I realized is every single morning I get up and I make my bed and I get myself dressed, because for me that like boosts who I am. And it's like, if I do that every single day, I did something for myself, no matter what else happens. And I think it can really change your mental dramatically if your bed is just made. Just like they say, like when your house is clean, then it's easier. But if you can make your bed every single morning, that's what I do. When I get up, I make my bed. I do that for myself because, like you said, I'm a mom. So every single day I'm doing so much. I work. So I'm someone's employee. I'm also a mom. So I have to do everything for everyone else. But for me, it's like, this is what I'm doing for myself.
I love that. I love that. And it's funny because I've also heard that like the first thing you're supposed to do once you wake up out of bed is make your bed, right? And it's funny because I don't always make my bed, but when I do and I come back into my room, I'm like, oh, that looks so good. I want to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? So a made bed definitely has that effect. So it makes sense. And like you said, it's harder to be sad when you're in a clean house. When you're in a messy house, you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna stay in bed, right? But when your bed is made, when your home is clean, it definitely helps with like negative moods and stuff like that. And I'm glad that, and it's funny because it's the little things. Something you said that I really want to touch up on real quick. When you go through something life changing, when you go through something where now you're like and by life changing, this something happened to you to where your life can no longer be the way it was, right? So life changing, you start to appreciate the little things, the making the bed being made, the house smelling clean, you know, like little things, taking a nice shower, you know, being able to take a shower, because sometimes life changes make you to where you can't even take a shower anymore, right? So you appreciate going for a walk. Like I go for a walk with my dog all the time. Why? Because there was a time when I didn't think I was going to be able to walk again, right? And so it's like you really learn to appreciate the smaller things and take time to smell the roses. And so I'm glad that even though you've gone through everything you've gone through, you've been able to, you know, come back to self and like really focus on what's important to you as well as what's good for your kids and stuff like that. So I love that. I love that. You guys, if you're not just joining, we're coming to the end of Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Love. I have Natty or Nice. I love your Instagram name. I'm not gonna lie. In the box. Make sure you hit her with a favorite right now. She is a streamer. Natty, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. Is there anything else you wanted to share before I let you go?
No.
So make sure you hit her with a favorite. She is a streamer. What you got going on in your stream? I know it's kind of toxic. She's been dubbed Crash Out Natty, but it's always fun to watch her stream. She's actually become one of my cutesy little new favorite streamers, and I love watching her crash out. As well as, you know, what it takes to get her to crash out. It's like a process. Thank you so much for taking the time. Tell us what you got going on in your stream.
Nothing. We just go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. We're here for it.
She lets it happen. Yes, we love Natty. You guys make sure you hit Natty with a favorite. I appreciate you for being here, Natty. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you so much for being here each and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. This show would be nothing without you. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to be here with me. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. Shout out to Ari, shout out to K-Baby, and shout out to Striving. Make sure you hit them with a favorite, you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you would like to be a guest on my show, make sure you send me a message to my admins, Jazzy Got Options, Emoji J, and Dalton a message. We would love to have you as a guest on the show. You guys, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. No, I'm kidding. I would still be here. But I appreciate you guys being here. like I say each and every single Sunday, make sure you take the time to love yourself, you guys, because if you don't love yourself, who will, right? Self-love, self-care is extremely important. It's extremely needed and necessary. It is not selfish. It is very necessary for us to keep going in life. Take the time once a day, once a week, as much as you can to love yourself. And I love you. We were talking about that earlier. I do love you. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you next week, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. You better be here because if you're not here, I'll miss you. Okay? You guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I will be drying and peeling this off. Okay? I'll come right back and finish my skincare. So make sure you guys come back and finish my skincare with me. Ah! You guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I'll see you later.